What is anime? Anime is a style of animation originating in Japan that is characterized by stark, colorful graphics depicting vibrant characters and action-filled plots that is often fantastic and futuristic themes. There's many genres of anime. One is comedy. This is an example of one called K-On, which means light music club of a group of young high school girls. Many comical scenes involved. Another one is Action Love. This is from Basilisk, which is rival ninja tribes, and those are the two leaders who are in love, Romeo and Juliet type story with a lot of action. There's also Random. This is off of Fooly Cooly, also known as FLCL. It's only about 10 episodes long, and there's not too much to it. There's also brutal violence and fantasy. This is one of my favorite. It is called Berserk. The man with the large sword goes around fighting, and his best friend Griffith, the one in the background, ends up becoming taken over by demons. This is one of the fanciful things from Berserk. As large as his sword is, it's also feared much in the anime and manga series by all the opponents. This is someone who is affected by the anime and was inspired to create their own version of the sword. It's about 6 or so feet long and weighs about 40 pounds, which is quite a lot. Well, I can't just talk about it, so here's some of the violence shown in the anime Berserk. I really hope you enjoy this. Viewer discretion advised.
Damn it all, there are only 2 of them. What are you doing? All of you, attack them in one charge!
Well, many are inspired, and this is a man from North Norway who saw Berserk and was inspired to make his own. So, I asked a few of my peers, and the first student I interviewed was Mr. Christopher Bobino. Are you familiar with anime?
You know what? I'm quite familiar with anime. I like it.
Do you have any particular favorite anime?
My favorite anime would have to be Naruto. I like that show. It inspires me sometimes. It lets me know that I can do it.
Yeah. Has anime affected you in your life in any way?
Well, when I was younger, there's this anime called Dragon Ball Z. During the Frieza saga of Dragon Ball Z, Vegeta died. And man, that was like the saddest thing, because he was like my favorite character, and it made me cry.
It's understandable. It's one of the common reactions. A lot of drama or intense emotions are in anime. Thank you for this interview.
Welcome.
The next student I interviewed was Brandon Graves. Hi. Are you familiar with anime?
Shit, yeah! You know it, player.
Do you have a particular favorite anime?
Not a particular favorite anime. Well, I guess action animes are my favorite. Naruto, Dragon Ball Z. But the greatest of all time, Cowboy Bebop. Anybody says otherwise, slap him.
Alright. Has anime affected your life in any way? Wanted to recreate anything? Emotions? Drama? Anything like that?
Just, you know, good guy gets his butt whooped. I get pretty upset and yell at the TV. But I write short stories, and a lot of the short stories I write or attempt, there's probably some anime related element in them. So,
Alright, that's interesting with the short stories. Thank you.
well, thank you.
The final student I interviewed was Mr. Reggie Harris.
Are you familiar with any animes?
My roommates watch it from time to time, so a few.
Do you have a particular favorite anime?
Yeah, the only one I've seen all the way through is Samurai Champloo.
It's awesome. One of my favorite as well. Has anime affected your life in any way? Like, made you want to recreate anything? Emotions stirred up? Drama?
Not so much. I thought it'd be cool to be like a samurai like back then, but no, not so much.
Huh. Alright, thank you very much.
There are many ways that are proper to reenact anime. The most common of them are emotions, getting your emotions stirred up, crying, getting sad, or wanting to reenact what is shown on the anime, such as sword fighting or anything. One common thing is cosplay. Cosplay is when people dress up as characters and act them out. Most cosplay takes place at anime conventions. Comic-Con, there's one in Dallas, very similar. Here is an example of cosplay. See how well she basically matches her favorite anime character. They'll build their own costume, some wigs, sometimes their own hair, make it look as if their character. This is one of the more elaborate ones. This is a girl cosplaying Samus from the Metroid series. Other ways to reenact anime is a sword fighting class such as Kendo or Iaido, or sword fighting organizations such as the one I'm in, Society for Creative Anachronisms, which you'll suit up, put on armor, and hit each other, but it's safe. Here are some examples of Kendo and Iaido. The top left is Kendo, where you're still fully protected, and Iaido on the bottom right, which is more traditional. Here are some images of the SCA, which is Society for Creative Anachronisms. Facing away is Ulfirth, and facing you is Halivard, which is me. This is at one of the fighter practices that takes place quite often. Here is the lass and the baron of the barony around here. This was at Queen's Tournament this past weekend. As you can see, there's full contact of playing around. In conclusion, anime should just be watched for what it is, as an entertainment show. If the desire to reenact is there, there's safe ways to do so. Your fate has not been sealed. Watch anime correctly. Thank you for watching.